Hello, friends. Today I want to talk a little bit about the chakras. Most people know this word and they know that it's the energy centers in the spine, in the astral spine. And the goal of spiritual practice is to awaken these centers and turn the energy upward towards the brain, like petals of a lotus. We want the energy to flow upward, illuminating the brain. Well, the first step is to locate these energy centers in our own bodies and to be able to know where that center is. And then eventually we'll start to feel when something affects us, which energy center is being affected. And we can consciously relax and try to move that energy upward. So today I'm going to just demonstrate an exercise that Swami Kriyananda gave us for working with the chakras. These are specific notes played on a keyboard or other instrument that help to loosen the blockages in each center. The coccyx center is located at the base of the spine, and the note that we play for that one and chant Om with is G. The next center is the sacral center, 1.5 inches up from the base of the spine, and that note is A. The next center is the navel or lumbar center, located in the deep spine opposite the navel, and the note to chant with for that center is B flat. The next center up is the heart chakra, opposite the heart, the dorsal center, and that note is D that we chant with. The throat chakra is an E flat. The medulla at the base of the skull is an F. And its polar opposite is the spiritual eye at the point between the eyebrows. And that note is a G. So what we'll do now is we'll start at the base of the spine, close your eyes, try to visualize and feel that center, the coccyx center, and we'll chant Om 3 times. We'll go all the way up the spine. We'll do the spiritual eye twice. We'll go back down, and then we'll come back up and close. Okay, this is the coccyx center, the base of the spine. The sacral center, 1.5 inches up from the base. The navel center. The heart center. The throat center. The medulla at the base of the skull. And the spiritual eye. And now let's go back down the spine, starting again with the spiritual eye at the point between the eyebrows. Medulla. Throat. Heart. Navel. Sacral. Coccyx. And now we'll go up the spine again, ending with the spiritual eye. When you practice this exercise, it's good to end at the top of the spine rather than at the base. And now sacral center, 1.5 inches up from the coccyx. Navel. Heart. Throat. Medulla. And spiritual eye. This is a very helpful exercise in helping us to increase our awareness of the chakras. And as you practice meditation, these centers become much more part of your awareness and part of your consciousness. When you receive Kriya Yoga initiation, then there are practices that involve the chakras and help to illuminate them further. But this first step of really becoming aware of where the chakras are in the body is extremely helpful and very important. One variation that I like to do with this exercise, which I didn't do this morning, I was just trying to give you the basic exercise, is that you can go up the spine, chanting Om 3 times at each chakra, and then go down the spine much more quickly, just chanting Om once, going down, and then again, chanting going up the spine 3 times, chanting Om each time at each chakra. So we want to emphasize the upward flow. That's why it's important to end at the spiritual eye. As you go further into this exercise, I would recommend that you squeeze the muscles around each center to give you more of a feeling of where is located the energy that is in each chakra. So, for example, the coccyx at the base of the spine, squeeze the muscles of the anus. The sacral center, 1.5 inches up from the base, so gently squeeze the sex muscles. The lumbar, opposite the navel, just squeeze your stomach in a little bit, the muscles there. For the heart, you can put your shoulder blades together and squeeze at the heart area. At the throat, just tense and relax these muscles. For the medulla at the base of the skull, you can lean your head back and tense those muscles. And for the spiritual eye, you can knit your eyebrows and bring that energy forward. So as you practice this, you will realize that in meditation, what we are doing is working those chakras, and it will become a much more dynamic process for you, and may it lead to great awakening.